Welcome back to the Suburban Ford 7 Sports Cave. We moved over to the bar set, but Mike Foss, he's always in the control room, scouring Twitter, making sure we're on time.
Finding the mean tweets.
We should do can we think
I
about
would
that?
love to do mean tweets
let's start a segment in the next couple weeks that we read the mean tweets. Mike, do you think we can find some?
Every now and then we got a few that come in through, usually wardrobe critiques and that kind of stuff.
Why do you guys suck so much?
That was especially when Brad Galley was here, when he'd be wearing, the pink pants or, all those crazy things that he wears. Yeah, we'd get some of those every now and then. Sometimes that became a running bit. But as for what the people are saying on Twitter this morning, we'll go ahead and get into it. Freddie the Pizza Man talking about the Tigers trade, saying, let's bring up 5 players they really like and let's see what they can do under the bright lights. We've seen the sample size of a few, and I want to throw it back with a question for Josh. You touched a little bit on the running back battle and Ameer Abdullah. Abdullah's name getting thrown around a little bit for possible return duties. There's possibly going to be a battle there, maybe with Jeremy Ross. How do you see that playing out as we go into camp?
Well, I've been saying since the Lions drafted him that Ameer Abdullah should be the favorite for these return duties. I mean, Jeremy Ross really proved that he can't be trusted necessarily in big moments. He proved that when he was with the Packers. That's why he got cut there. Proved it against the Packers this year, Week 17. Then again, I mean, he only got to the 4-yard line on one return in the playoff game against the Cowboys. So I think that job's wide open. Abdullah has those shifty skills that you want in a return man. He can take it the distance, and I think that he should be the favorite, and I expect him to win that job. The only issue, 2 things, would be how much the Lions want to put on his plate if he's, a star on offense.
Valuable.
If he's a star on offense, yeah. And then the other thing, which I've been arguing, is that Golden Tate is probably the best punt returner on the team.
Yeah.
So if the Lions decide to go for it on special teams, he could be working there too. But definitely Abdullah on kickoffs, unless for some reason Jeremy Ross comes back really strong.
I wanted to get back to Freddie's tweet about the 5 players, put them up under the bright lights, see what they can do. I mean, the Tigers are 4 games under. I know that they sold, and fans have to expect this drop-off. They're not going to get back to 500. They're not going to be above 500.
No.
You got to just come to terms with that now.
No. For a second, you thought that they would, because they was rattling off like 7-0 leads, and then as the game went on, they ended up losing.
I mean, the warts will continue to show themselves, and this team has obvious problems in the bullpen, and hitting can just fall asleep at times. So Tigers fans, be patient, because they did put themselves in a situation where potentially in 2016 and 2017 they're going to start being back to contenders, honestly. But this season, just go to the park, enjoy the games. All right, coming up, I went to Chicago the past couple of days. Hung out with that guy. We're going to talk green ties, shoe selection, and Heisman Trophy. Connor Cook joins us next on the Suburban Ford 7 Sports Cave.